Hey everybody, welcome back. So we got some cool mail calls today. I actually finally got one of those really cool new Black Series Star Wars figures I've been waiting to get, as well as we got another part of the Mandalorian Retro Collection. We'll see which one that is, and just one comic book, so we won't bore out the non-comic book people too much today. But I did want to show you, I picked up one of those, more of those Lego mystery minifigs for Looney Tunes, and this one was Marvin the Martian. Actually kind of cheated because I kind of felt the packages until I could find, the right one that had the helmet, because I really wanted the Marvin the Martian one. So I did get that though, so it's pretty awesome. And I'm going to kind of put that with my Lego train set up once we get that going on. So that's going to be sweet. And then I also picked up this. This is actually the Harry Potter Room of Requirement Lego set. And I'm actually going to make one of my train cars into the Room of Requirement, just because it's kind of funny. And it's going to kind of go with the theme of the whole thing I'm going to be doing with that Lego train thing once I get that going. So that is something to look forward to. But let's keep this one a little bit short. Let's just kind of get to the mail call so I can kind of do a slightly short review on that Star Wars Black Series at the end. Let's see, where's the seam on this one? I bust out my big pocket knife. It's like the biggest pocket knife. I actually get these pocket knives every year for a while for Christmas. My cousin Tommy was giving me pocket knives, so kind of amassed a little bit of a small pocket knife collection. Only like 5 to 10 of them, but over time it built up. Oh yeah, this is actually kind of a cool key comic book. Let's see, I do not like how they taped this in here. I don't like how they taped these in here. Let's see, I have to kind of do a little bit cut out here to get this out without bending it too much. But yeah, it's definitely a key comic book issue. And I got it for real cheap because, like I said, for some of these older ones, I'm not looking to get like the nicest copy ever because I'm not going to have them graded by any means. But yeah, let's show you this. This is actually Green Lantern number 40 from the 60s. But this is actually the very first time you see the Golden Age Green Lantern team up with Hal Jordan, the Silver Age Green Lantern. And this is the first appearance of the Crisis kind of storyline. So the Crisis on Infinite Earths, where they basically kind of reveal that there's like multiple, basically galaxies in the DC universe, multiple universes. So yes, this is the first time you see these two collide and mash up, and it's something, I think maybe this is the first time you see the origin of the Guardians. But yeah, you get the origin of the Guardians in this. So this is definitely a key issue for the Green Lantern, and I did not have this, so that's pretty awesome to get. Super excited about that, and I was definitely glad that I found it for a really cheap price when I did find it. But let's get to this. This is what some of you might be looking forward to. This is the Mandalorian Retro Collection figures. These are the figures that kind of go along with the original line of Star Wars figures, so they're kind of fashioned to look like those. Which hopefully one day I won't have to sell, but I'm thinking I probably will have to sell that set one day unless I can find some other way to make $10,000 or $20,000 real quick so we can buy a house for the baby. But let's see which one this is. Oh, this is actually one we've already seen on this channel because I found this at a Walmart or the Star Wars store. I forget which one, but this is Greef Karga, and he is in all of his Carl Weathers glory with the vinyl cape. And he's just an amazing figure. I mean, I don't really mind too much having this figure. Because I actually do have ordered, the HasLab had a special project for the Razor Crest for the vintage collection. And I have 2 of those on order. I'm going to sell one of them, but the other one I'm going to open up. And I guess I can put this figure with that. Because I can open one up and have my little Greef Karga. And they're teamed up with the Mandalorian with that ship. So that'll be sweet. Something to look forward to when I get that. But yeah, let's get on to this one. This is a figure I have been looking forward to for a while. I actually had it on pre-order through Entertainment Earth, and for some reason, they changed the date on it from August to like January. And I was like, I don't want to wait till January to get this thing. So I just went on eBay, and I found it for basically the same price that I would have paid for it through Entertainment Earth. So I canceled my Entertainment Earth order and got this one. And this one I'm super excited to get because I showed you a video. Actually, the video I did with my friend Pat's son Jack, I showed you the comic book that basically showed the first appearance of this guy. And he's basically essentially the first expanded universe character in Star Wars ever, or one of the first expanded universe characters, but the only one that kind of like stuck out in people's minds. So I've seen people over the years make customs of him and whatnot, you know, kind of looking like the original vintage figures, and of course I dropped it, but that's okay. But yeah, didn't really do too much damage. It might probably already have that damage anyways. But yeah, one little corner's being done, but it doesn't matter anyways, because I think I'm going to open this bad boy. And this is Star Wars Adventures. Actually, I think they brought him back more recently in the comic books. But this is Jaxxon, the original green, basically bunny from Star Wars, the expanded universe, and here he is in all of his Jaxxon glory. And this is definitely a really cool looking figure. Hopefully I can get the glare away from there. Maybe get the focus to come in and out. Let's get that focus in on this bad boy. But yeah, it's actually got some really cool detail to it. And I'll actually have to do another video. I'll show him later, because after I unbox him, I'll bust him out and do like a real good review on it. And hopefully I'll have a better camera by then, because this thing and the focus, it just does not work well with me. It does not play good with others. There we go. I already made it so it wasn't so super foggy or super unfocused. But yeah, that's Jaxxon. And it's pretty sweet that they made this figure, because, you know, they haven't made a whole lot of the expanded universe figures. They did make a Jaina Solo, but not a Jacen Solo. Where's our Jacen Solo? We need a Jacen Solo. But yeah, they never made it. But I'm super glad that they made this figure, because it's super sweet to have him. And maybe I'll show you real quick. I'll give you a quick reminder on what comic book I was talking about that he... Alright, so this is the comic book that he first appeared in. This is Star Wars number 8, and this is the very first expanded universe story for Star Wars. So it's super exciting, as I saw before. See, there he is in all of his green bunny glory, along with some old guy with a saber that we don't know who is yet, because I actually never opened this to read it, and then some other lady back there, and some other kind of furry-looking, wolfy-looking guy that who knows who is. But yeah, they made a figure of this guy, and that's pretty sweet. So super stoked to get that. And yeah, check back later, because I'll show you a little bit better view of it. Maybe I'll put him on the turntable with that cool clear stand I got at the Asian market, and we'll see all the crazy close-up details. But yeah, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.